everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be calculating volume of 3D shapes. Alright, let's look at some formulas. You'll see based on the previous video we did the area formulas of these same shapes. Okay, and now we are going to learn the volume of these shapes. So, the volume of a cube is length times breadth times height. Rectangular prism has the same formula, no doubt. Length times breadth times height. The cylinder formula is pi times radius squared times height, and triangular prism is a half base times height times big height. Alright, now I'm going to explain these formulas a little bit better when we actually do the examples. It will make a lot more sense. Alright, so just remember these formulas for now, and let's look at some examples. So firstly, we have a rectangular prism. Our formula is length times breadth times height. So what we are actually doing is we are going to be multiplying each of these three numbers together. So 8 times 2 times 3. And that will give you 48 centimeters cubed. Now, the important thing for you to note is volume always has a cubed as in its answer. So, like area is always squared, volume is always cubed. Okay, so now you can see the difference between them. Alright, now let's look at our cube for number 2. Number 2 is a cube. Our length is 1 centimeter. So length times breadth times height. You know that every part of a cube is equal to the same measurement. So a length, a breadth, and a height are all going to equal 1. So 1 times 1 times 1 will give you 1 centimeter cubed. Alright, then for our cylinder shapes, they didn't actually show it on the actual picture, they just put it onto the side, which is actually easier for you to see. So they were literally telling you which letter is what measurement. So let's write down our formula. Pi times radius squared times height. Now, our pi we're going to put in. Our radius is 5 and our height is 9. Then you're going to put that into your calculator. You're going to press equals. Remember that it says pi times 5 squared times 9. Put that in your calculator, press equals, and remember to change to decimal, and you should get an answer of 706,86 centimeters cubed. Right, number 4. Number 4 has a diameter. Now, if you look at the formula over here, we need it in radius. Now, based on the previous video and the other previous videos in area, you learned how to calculate the radius from a diameter. Remember that radius is half of a diameter. So to get the diameter to a radius, you're going to divide it by 2. 5 divided by 2 will give you 2,5 centimeters. Now you're going to write down the formula and fill in accordingly. Your radius is 2,5 and your height is 12. Put this into your calculator, press equals, and you should get an answer of 235,62 centimeters cubed. Alright, then we have a triangular prism. Let's write down the formula. Now, the first part of the formula should look really familiar to you. It looks like the triangular formula, and it is. Alright, so I just want to get a highlighter to show you guys. So our base is the bottom of the triangle. Our height is the perpendicular height of our triangle. And the big height is actually the side length of the rectangle, which is here, where I'm highlighting. Alright, so fill in accordingly. Our base is 5. Our height of the triangle is 3. And the height of the rectangle is 6. Okay. Now, so you'll notice that this first part is based on the triangle because it's a triangular formula, and then the second part is based on the rectangle, which is the extra length provided. So put this whole thing in your calculator, press equals, and you should get an answer of 45 centimeters cubed. Then our next example. This one is, or looks very much like the in the previous video where I said you must skip that one. if you want, you can go and calculate the area of this for a little bit of extra practice because all the measurements are there. So if that's what you need to do, go do that. Alright? Write down your formula first of all. Your base of your triangle is 10. Your height of your triangle is the perpendicular height, which is 7. And then your height of the rectangle is the long side, which is 12. Fill that into your calculator, press equals, and you should get 420 centimeters cubed. Alright. Now the main objective when you are calculating area and volume is just to understand and know your formulas. Once you have that, this is pretty simple because you actually have a calculator to do the maths for you. Right, so when you're done with these examples, you can go and attempt this exercise. I hope you guys do well. Stay tuned for the next video. The next video is going to be on conversions. So see you guys next time.